So our firm has been around 27 years. I'm the founder and current CEO. We serve about 170 client households and run about 450 million of AUM. We do comprehensive, very comprehensive, integrated financial planning, as well as we have a very proactive investment process.
So you've been with Indigo a little bit, but what I'm most curious about is what prompted you to get a new website with Indigo?
Yes, what prompted me was my account manager, Jacob, of whom I think very highly, said, Laura, you offer a premium service. You should have a premium website. Now, our website was old. We'd had it for 10 or 15 years. There was nothing wrong with it. We'd been doing SEO for a lot of years, but we were only getting 2 to 3 internet leads per year until mid last year. So it was Jacob saying that, and then Indigo came up with an offering that was affordable. And I think we ended up doing, between Indigo and ourselves, we ended up doing a beautiful job. But it was Jacob that prompted it, plus Indigo having an offering, and plus it being affordable.
So what does the website do now that your old one couldn't?
Oh, I think so many, many things. I think that the touch, the feel, the warmth, the video, the movement, that's really what Indigo brought to the table, that feel. I think it was very important. And Jacob helped with a lot of writing on that too. But we created a trademarked process where we are registering and trademarking that process. I really like that. Jacob helped with that. But it was a combination of the touch, the feel, the design, etc., that Indigo provided in consultation with us, and then coming up with the content, because I think the content is very helpful to people.
And with your previous website, how many new clients did you typically get a year, or how many leads?
Oh, 2 to 3 leads a year, and we had never ever closed an internet lead as an AUM client. We closed one as an hourly client. We do a little bit of hourly planning. We had never closed one as an AUM client.
So how many leads did you get last year from your new website, and how many were qualified?
Last year, we got, starting mid-year after we rolled out the website, and Jacob told me there were no other changes. We were just continuing the SEO, and it was the new website. We got 32 internet leads in the second half of last year, and 20% of those were qualified. 3 went into a proposal process, and then we closed 2/3 of them on being an AUM client. One client with 3.5 million, and then another with about 700,000.
And it's April now this year. So how many new leads did you get this year, and how many were qualified?
So this year we've gotten 20 so far. Half of them are qualified, and then half of those have gone into a proposal process. And so far we've closed 3/4 of those.
And then how many of all of the leads became new clients? Because that's really important to advisors, not just the qualified leads, but new clients since the website launched.
Since the website launched, we've gotten 52 internet leads, and about a third of those were qualified if we average everything together. And our new clients are 6. So out of those 52 internet lead, we brought in 6 new clients. And of the clients we brought in this year, assets are 2 million, 1.5 million, 1 million, that sort of thing.
What is the average total AUM you believe all the new clients brought on for you?
So we're still in the process of bringing on AUM for 3 of them. And I'm quite sure that it's in process. I'm quite sure that they will work with us. They've already signed wealth management agreements and so forth. So if I have to add it all together, so 4, 5, 6, 7.5, 8, I'd say close to 9 million.
And has your team really had to change anything operationally to handle this type of new clients and leads from the website?
Yes, I would say yes. I think, first of all, you've got to get somebody to talk to the leads, and perhaps of the 52 leads, maybe 2/3 wanted to talk to us. And so you've got to get somebody to spend that half hour to talk with them. And we have systematized this, but if they're not qualified, we have a list of other advisors that we get them to. So we try very hard to get them to a good place. So you've got to take the time for that. And then you've got to take the time to, for certain people, you've got to drip on them. If they don't immediately go into a proposal process, you need to drip on them. Obviously, somebody needs to do that. Not terribly time consuming, but a little bit of time. You pick and choose where you do that, because we're already dripping through our ongoing blog posts and so forth, and investment updates. And then you have to do these proposal meetings, and they are the way we do it, it's very time consuming, it's very customized. We really show value, but we're closing about 3/4 of them. And so we believe it's worth the time. We're doing a 2-meeting proposal process.
And would you feel like the website has paid for itself?
Yes, I'd say many times over. Yeah, absolutely. And I included that, not just the fee we paid Indigo, and Indigo gave a lot of value for that fee, a lot of value. So, yes, it's paid for all of that many times over.
And what would have happened to your firm if you hadn't done this?
I think that we would still be a very stable firm. We emphasize quality, of course, like so many firms do. Comprehensive plan, none of that would be different. We'd be working a little harder at our networking with accountants and attorneys because the internet leads have taken some time, so it's taken us off that a little bit, but we're getting back to that. We'll get back to that. It's caused us to think more about promoting our people coming on because we need the capacity. So I think we'd be the same firm, but it is exciting to have the new business coming in the door. And it also gives our more experienced wealth managers, there are 3 of us, a chance to really practice closing business. It's less intermittent and it's more regular. And then it gives us a chance to really systematize that process too. And so those are very, very good things. And if our website stops producing as many leads, there are ways that we could produce internet leads through paid marketing, and we will probably move in that direction because we do really value having these leads come in.
And if another advisor asked whether it's worth investing in a new website or working with Indigo, what would you tell them?
I would say for sure your website should, I'd say just what Jacob said to me. You offer a premium, anybody in our business offers a premium service. I mean, because are you a Fitbit or are you a personal trainer? Well, we're all personal trainers. We offer a premium service. So, we're a personal shopper. You know, we're not just going to Walmart. So we offer a premium service, so we should have a premium website. And you want a website that really tells the story. I had a prospect say to me, I know a guy from college, but his website's very bro, and your website's not bro. And there's nothing wrong with being bro, and there's nothing wrong with not being bro. But you want a website that has the touch and feel of who you are and has the messaging on who you are. And so even just beyond the lead generation, having a website that truly represents you for your client referrals, for your COI referrals, or et cetera, I think has a lot of value.
Well, thank you so much, Laura. I really appreciate you taking the time. And I know that your answers are going to be valuable to other advisors who are determining whether or not they should take that next step in working with Indigo and getting a new website.
Yeah, they shouldn't hesitate in my mind if they think they can afford it and they have some time to invest in content, because I think Indigo really has the skills to create a website that tells that advisor's message, that gives the touch and feel that fits that advisor's business.
Ready to build a website that actually generates leads? Book a free strategy call with our team.